Welcome you all to this English class. I hope you all are fine and safe. In today's class, we can see about question tag. Okay, what does mean by question tag? We have all learned it earlier, right? So, in this today's class, we can learn about what is a question tag, as well as how are they formed, why do we use them. Okay, first we can see what is a question tag and its definition. Okay, as well as question tag as well as tag question, both are same. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it, or you don't need to get confused about it. A tag question is a short question added to the end of a positive or negative statement. What does mean by positive or negative statement? Positive statement is he. We can ask it positively. Negative means we will add along with the verb nt, that is not. Okay, see the first example. A is, they are given a negative statement as isn't he. Second one, he does is a positive statement, and doesn't he is a negative statement, and all must remember that at the end we must put question mark. Okay, next, third one, he will. Won't he? Then he can. Can is a positive statement. Can't he is a negative statement. So, question tags are short questions that we ask at the end of the statement. Okay. Question tag is a special construction in English. It is a statement followed by a mini question. What does mean by mini question? That is a short question. Isn't it? Don't you? Don't we? All comes under short question. The whole sentence is a tag question, and the mini question at the end is called a question tag. Okay? So, in textbook, you can see the page number 192. In the textbook, they have clearly explained by giving this picture. So, for your better understanding, I have shown this in the slide. Okay, in the first picture, for example, his father is saying, "You want a chocolate? Don't you?" So, your want is a positive statement that has converted into negative statement as don't you. So, here father asked his son to confirm whether he wants a chocolate. So, the sentence seems to be a confirmation sentence. His father need a confirmation from his son. Then see the second picture. You can see two girls in a uniform in front of the school. So one girl is saying that you have a test, don't you? So here don't you is a negative statement. Suganya asks her friend to confirm that she has a test tomorrow. So in this sentence also, Suganya needs a confirmation from her friend. That's how tags are used to confirm that something is true or not, and also it helps to encourage a reply from a person. You can see right in the first image, father is asking a question. Do do he need a chocolate, isn't it? So he is asking as a confirmation. So he wants a confirmation, it is a true or not, and to encourage the reply of a reply from the opposite person. Okay, so it is known as question tag. So in the second sentence, you can see you have a test, don't you? So she's asking as a confirmation to Suganya, asked a friend to confirm that she has a test tomorrow. So in this two sentence, you can see how tags are used to confirm that something that is true or not, and to encourage a reply from the person via speaking to. That is opposite person who is hearing to us speaking. Okay, now we can see how question tags are formed. Okay, normally a positive statement is followed by a negative tag. Okay, and a negative statement is followed by a positive tag. Now you might get some confused, but listen it carefully. Normally, a positive statement, for example, are you, are we, don't you, all comes as a negative statement. When it comes as a negative statement, we can add not along to it. Okay. For example, first point you can see, you are English, aren't you? You are English. So here R is a positive question tag. But in see in the next slide we can ask the question as aren't you? Aren't you is a negative statement. In the second, they have started with a negative statement which is followed by a positive statement. In the first, you can see positive statement is followed by a negative tag. See the second point, you are not German. Are you? So, are not is a negative statement. Here, in the same side, you can see the question as are you? It's a positive question tag. Then, the statement and the tag are always separated by a comma, isn't it? Earlier, in the earlier side, you can see it, right? The statement is separated by a question. Before sometime a positive statement might be there or negative statement might be there, but it is separated by a comma. Then treat any statements with nothing, nobody, etc., like negative statement. If it is a negative statement, you must treat the statements with nothing, nobody. Okay. Then the verb in the statement should be the same tense as the verb in the tag. For example, if the verb like is he is there in a positive statement, when you change it into the negative statement, you must not change it as aren't he, wasn't he. You must not change like that. If it is in a question, it is given as is he, you must use the same verb as it is in the questions. Okay. The verb in the statement should be the same tense as the verb in the tag. Okay. It must not be changed. In the answer, you must write at as isn't he. For example, you are a student. Here, are is a positive statement, right? In while you change into a negative statement, you must write it as aren't you. Okay. She is a doctor. So while you change it into a negative statement, you must use the same verb as is, isn't, she. The books are interesting. Here are is a verb. At that time, you can change it as a negative statement are in they. For more example, you can refer your textbook. It's in the page number 192, 193, as well as 194. You can get more examples, and it will be very easy for you while you are studying. Okay. And an important thing is, before you end a statement, if you can see here, right, present tense, present tense, they are separated as present tense. You are a good singer. Here are is a verb, right? So while changing, they will change it as aren't you, and it's compulsory to end with the question mark. Okay. Okay. Then past tense. Past tense, you didn't go to work yesterday, did you? So, didn't. You must not change the tense. Okay. 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 Third example, present perfect as well as present perfect. You have been to London, haven't you? Your have been has changed into haven't. Okay. So at the end, remember at the end for the question tag, you must put the question definitely. Next, why do we use them? To verify or check information that we think is true or to check information that we aren't sure is true. Now it's slightly confusing, right? To verify, the question tag is very easy, but you must think it whether it is true or not. First itself, we have seen a picture, right? It is in your textbook 192 page. The father asked us to confirm everything to his son, right? In the second picture we have seen Suganya asked a friend to confirm that she has a test. So question tags are used to confirm that something is true or not, isn't it? And it encourages a reply from the person we are speaking to. And for effect, when we are trying to be sarcastic or to make a strong point, so be sure to use them with care. Okay, so we must use it very properly, as as if negative auxiliaries and verbs in question tags are usually in the contracted form nt, that is not. Okay, remember it. Okay, we show the meaning of the question tag through intonation. What does it mean by intonation? You must have heard about intonation. Stress, what does it mean by stress? Stressing a sound, isn't it? But intonation, a rising intonation. Okay, there are different type of intonation. We can study it later from the pinch of a voice. Okay, okay. Then we use question tag at the end of the statement to ask for confirmation. They mean something like am I right, or do you agree? They are very common in English, isn't it? We use these kind of question tag at the end of the statement to confirm. Am I right, or do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you sure? All comes under this question tag, which we need a confirmation from that the person we expect from a reply from that particular person. Then tag questions. Basic structure. Listen to it. It is very easy. Listen. Okay. First, positive statement. What is a positive statement? It is repeatedly coming to make you more understand about question tag. It is a great day. So, while we change into the negative tag, is as I have earlier said, the tense will not be changed. Tense as well as if it is in the present tense, it will be in the present tense. If it is a past tense, it will be in the past tense. It won't change as well as the verb won't change. So it is a great day. While it is converting, it will be as isn't it. Negative statement. You don't know her, but in the negative statement, while it is changing into positive tag, we will change the nt, we will neglect nt and we will write do you, and you must mark question at the end. Okay, I hope you have all understand what I have said, isn't it? So positive statement means uh, it will not add ent, that is not. In negative statement we will add nt along with the verb. Then yes, tag question, you can see it. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes, here the question isn't it is a negative statement. Then, example with positive statements. Now we can see clearly about positive as well as negative statement to you make you more interesting and making you more understand. We have I have created it. So positive statement. Why we can see a positive statement? Subject, auxiliary, main verbs. Subject means you have no right. Subject means it related to noun as well as pronoun. Okay, naming a person or a thing. Okay, now we can see the examples for positive statements. Okay, subject, as you all know, it consists of pronoun as well as noun. She, you, they all comes under subject. What is meant by auxiliary? Auxiliaries refer to auxiliary verbs. That is, will, can, should, have all comes under auxiliary. Main verb. What does it mean by main verb? Verb is action word, isn't it? Action. Cooking is an action. Stay, play, go, all comes under verb, isn't it? So, see the first sentence. She is cooking. When we change it as a negative tag, we will add is and she. That is auxiliary plus not plus personal pronoun. Same as a subject. Okay. So remember it carefully. Second sentence. See the second sentence. You like ice cream. So when we change into negative tag, we will add it as do, don't, you. Then they will stay home. Won't they? That means auxiliary plus not plus personal pronoun. He can play chess, can't he? We should go home, shouldn't we? Jenny was busy, wasn't she? You are French, aren't you? They are finished, haven't you? So, if the positive statement consists of subject, auxiliary, and main verb, you will change when you change it into a negative tag, you will be writing as auxiliary plus not plus personal pronoun, same as the subject. Then, for example, you went to New York. Went change into didn't you? Okay. Then, for examples with negative statements. Here also, subject, auxiliary, not plus main verb. See the first sentence. It is, it isn't snowing. When you say change into positive tag, you will be writing auxiliary plus personal pronoun, same as the subject. Auxiliary here, when here it is a negative statement, you must add not along with it. So is it. See the second sentence. You have never been there. Have you? Third sentence. She doesn't like pork. Does she? They didn't practice today, did they? He can't come, can he? We shouldn't drink much, should we? They aren't home, are they? Jane wasn't sick, was she? All comes under when you change a negative sentence is followed by a positive sentence, or positive sentence followed by a negative sentence, the question must be end with the question mark, as well as in the between. When you separate the two statement, you must have a comma in between it. Then special cases. I am right, aren't I? Aren't. Also, aren't I is a negative statement. You have to go, don't you? Been answering, haven't I? Nothing came in the post, did it? Nobody called me, did they? First I have said right, nobody, hardly, I hardly check. All comes under the special cases. Okay. Then I am right, aren't I? Yes, aren't I is a yes, negative statement. Am. Am is a positive statement. Am changes into are. Okay. Mixed examples. By you don't really love her, do you? This negative statement change into positive statement. This will work. Won't it? Will change into won't. Will I couldn't help it, could I? But you will tell me if she calls. Won't you? We had never have known, would we? The weather's bad, isn't it? You won't be late, will you? Nobody knows, do they? Okay, I hope you all are clear with the question tag. Okay, thank you, students.